Hi, I'm Rob, co-founder of NextGen Professional, where we focus on construction-specific recruitment. I'm putting this video together so that it's top of mind when we can all return to the industry, which fingers crossed will be sometime soon. This video will be pretty high level and it'll be covering the top 3 things you can do pretty much right now to save time and save money when finding relevant candidates for your business. If you apply these 3 principles, you'll be hiring a lot sooner and you'll be much more confident in your hiring decisions. So if you're in the hiring process or even looking for somebody and you notice that things are taking a bit too long, maybe not enough people are clicking on your job postings, or maybe the wrong people altogether are applying, then just know that one of these 3 things may need to be adjusted. Remember that hiring is never about finding a diamond in the rough. It's about making an informed decision. And to do that, you need enough qualified candidates to come forward so that you can pick the right fit. Okay, so standardization is probably one of the easiest and quickest things you can implement in your business right now. It's probably the most fundamental thing you can do. It's the idea that anything you communicate must be recognized by the industry. So in simplest terms, put yourself in their shoes. It's especially important if you're doing anything on the internet, whether you're directly prospecting candidates or you're putting up a job posting. In the terms of job titles, think about what does my industry call this role, not what should I call this role. Don't think about what has my company been calling this role the entire time. Are your job titles unique to your company or are they commonly recognized by the industry? A quick web search will quickly reveal this and you're going to save a lot of time when looking for somebody. So never think of a job description as a message from you to the world about whatever it is that you need done. Think of a job description as a tool that will attract great prospects to work for your business. A great job description provides confidence in the prospect's skills and experiences and inspires them through familiarity to work for your company. You can sprinkle in your unique needs into your job description, but be sure to limit these. So obviously this is a generalization because every company does have unique needs, but be sure not to limit your recruitment or hiring process by simply demanding these right off the bat. Be aware that these additional responsibilities may not be the norm in the industry, and this is something very specific to your company only. Declaring them in a job posting or in a job description may be hampering your ability to attract great talent. Instead, focus on the common and core responsibilities for this role. Okay, so number 2 on the list is being sector specific. Stay in your lane. Over the years, we screened thousands of applicants and all the great hires always matched on 2 levels. 1, the business type they worked in the past was a match. And 2, the projects list matched up too. To reduce your headhunting times and to find relevant talent sooner, we recommend that you filter on these 2 levels first. It could be easy as developing something like a questionnaire, something that pokes these questions into business type and previous projects. This is really easy to do online. You can even have it automated as people submit their information to you, or you can even do a hypothetical guess as to what someone is doing before you telephone call them. And when you get them on the phone, make sure that they answer that questionnaire just to make sure that you're on the right track. Okay, so number 3 on the list is flexibility. Keep the door open. Let's just say hypothetically, you've met with a few candidates right now and you're discussing some numbers and the prospect throws out a number that you think is high. At that point, don't shut down the conversation. Take a step back and ask yourself, is everybody talking on total package value? Are you discussing bonus at all? Did you talk about the company truck, the gas card, the cell phone? All these things that can be tied directly to a monetary value play a huge part. We've saved many negotiations from tanking just because of these simple miscommunications. So what if you are talking about total package value and your offer is still below what their expectations are? Again, don't shut down the conversation, take a step back and interview other prospects. Start collecting data and then determine what is the actual market value. Are you below the market value? Maybe you can include something to make up the difference just for them. Maybe there's stock options you can look at. Maybe there's an acceleration or growth plan just for them. But you would have to write that directly into a contract, including milestones that they would have to hit, things like management reviews. It gets pretty meta at that point. Never settle on just at market value, because again, that will put you in a precarious position that when the next firm comes along offering a few dollars more, the candidate can be likely just to move for that extra dollar. So my last note on flexibility is close fast. And probably the number one reason why we lose candidates is because they found a job somewhere else. And although that might sound asinine, these are people that weren't looking for a job before we contacted them. So think about that. Something happened in their behavior that caused them to spruce up their resume, that caused them to start looking elsewhere. And part of it comes back to that job description where we inspire confidence and familiarity in what it is that they do. If you maintain communications and keep them engaged, even if they are looking elsewhere, chances are they'll keep the door open for you and they're going to hear what you have to say. Okay, so those are the top 3 money and time savers that you can implement right now into your hiring and recruitment practices. If you or your HR team have any questions or would like to know more about anything I discussed in this video, please feel free to reach out to me at robert@nextgenprofessional.com. I'd love to discuss how we can bring your construction recruitment to the next level with our sector-specific technologies and business insights. Hope to hear from you soon.